Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Let's Talk One-on-One with Uncle David. Thank everybody for coming through. I greatly appreciate it. What I want to do is, as we get closer to the end, I'm going to set aside some time to ask questions. That way, it's easier for the live to flow, and instead of asking questions like in the middle of everything that's happening. So, just want to let you know that. Now, worldwide, about 5 to 18% of babies they're born premature. In the United States, it's about 12.5%. Usually, babies that are born premature run the risk of developmental problems, hearing or sight issues, and things like that. The earlier they're born, the more risk they have. Now, my guest tonight, she was born about 3 months early, but as she likes to say, she made an early appearance because she's special like that. She has not allowed any of her disabilities to stop her from living her best life. Because she was born early, she developed chronic lung disease because her lungs were not fully developed, and she has other disabilities that affect her mobility, which caused her to be in a wheelchair. But as I said, that has not stopped her. She started a clothing line. She also has a jewelry line that she'll talk about later on. So without further ado, I bring to you Shaniece Richardson. For those who that name doesn't sound familiar, she goes by Lovely Niecy on YouTube. So here she is.
Hi everyone, how y'all doing?
Hey Niecy, thank you for coming through. Thank you for being a part of the Let's Talk One-on-One with Uncle David.
You're welcome.
How you been?
I've been good. You're welcome anytime.
Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate that. It is certainly good to see you.
Thank you.
It's been a while. We've been in touch on Instagram, and I'm glad you reached out. And it's an absolute honor to have you here to let you know, to share, so you can share your story.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you want to tell everyone a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Well, my name is Shaniece. I'm 21 years old. I am a business administration major. I graduate at the end of this year. I own a jewelry business, which I'll be talking about later. I started that in November of last year. I sell handmade bracelets and stuff. I also do YouTube, but I haven't been making an appearance lately.
Yeah, we haven't seen you in a while, but
because
I completely understand.
I've been working, but I'll be back very, very soon.
Okay, well, we're looking forward to seeing you. Growing up, what was that like?
Growing up for me, well, everybody treated me normal. Well, my family did, of course. But when I went to school, I got bullied a lot because it was foreign to people to see someone in a wheelchair because they were used to everybody walking and being normal. But me, it was foreign to them. So I got bullied a lot because they were like, why are you in a wheelchair? Why can't you walk like everyone else? But most of all, I got bullied because of my speech, because of the way I talk. But that's something I can't help, and this is the way God created me. So,
well, that is completely understandable. And a lot of times, people when they see different, and especially kids, I'm sure that's where most of the bullying and crazy looks came from. Your peers, because they really didn't understand, or they may have been too young to understand. And kids can be very brutal, although they feel like they're being honest. you don't learn how to be tactful and really understanding what people are going through as a child. But once the adults become involved, then they should teach their kids to be a little bit more empathetic and understanding.
Yeah, but
And so uh, now I know that I was watching one of your videos and you were saying that you had a problem with your self-esteem at first. How did you get to the point where you are now, where it's like, okay, I don't care what you say.
honestly, it was God. I gave it to him, and he said, "You can't change the way I made you. You have to accept the way you are." And I was like, "Okay."
All right. Hey, that's a lot of people rely on their faith. Um, did you have to get counseling, or was it just something that your family was able to help you get through, and you were relying on your faith?
I was relying on my faith, but mostly it was music. I love music and I love art and I love creating, so that was a part of that too. But
Okay. Now, I for those that don't know, can you explain why the raspy voice?
sorry.
It's okay.
Um, when I was born, my lungs were developed all the way, and at the time, I developed a cough that was so severe that it caused me to not be able to breathe on my own. So when I was from the time I was 2 to 3, I had to get a trach, which is a tube that is put in your throat to help you breathe.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to have that until I was age 5. And when they took it out, I developed this raspiness. And also because of my chronic lung disease. My lungs aren't, they're developed now, but when I was born, they weren't developed.
Okay. Well, that explains it. Because like I said in the beginning, you know, it, the being premature, you develop different things, and it affects. And the earlier you're born, the more severe the disabilities are. But I am so proud of you because you have not allowed these things to stop you from doing what it is you want to do. Progressing, the YouTube, the clothing line, the jewelry. I mean, these are doing your craft, and that is a wonderful thing. And I like to tell people, what are you complaining about? You have people that are pushing forward no matter what, and you are a prime example of that.
Thank you. I appreciate that very, very much.
Oh, you're more than welcome. And so you developed your a lot of self confidence.
Yes.
And so how and also how has COVID affected what you do and how you do it?
It's a lot easier for me because I'm the type of person that doesn't like to go outside because I'm scared of being judged because of my wheelchair and the way that I am.
Mm-hmm.
So it helps me stay in the house.
Okay. Oh, that makes sense. So, I know there's some people that, for introverts, this is a blessing. For your extroverts, there's like, oh my goodness, I gotta stay in the house. I can't do this. It's tearing them apart. But you're making it work for you. Now, do you go to class online?
Yes.
Okay. And what's your major again?
Business administration.
Okay. So how's that going so far?
It's going very well. I have very good grades right now.
Okay. Well, I'm not surprised. I'm really not because you seem to know what you want and how to go get it, and you're not letting anything stop you. where, you have some people, they get up and they're like, oh man, the floor is cold. I can't do this. But you're pressing forward. You're not letting your disability stop you. You don't listen to, the outside noise. And that is one of the best things. Now, how do you prevent yourself from hearing the outside noise? The people that, because I'm sure that when you go somewhere, there's still, people that, you know, have something to say.
I just don't pay it any mind. I tell them the same way I told you. I can't help the way that God made me. I'm sorry that this is foreign to you and you've never seen this before, but maybe I was sent down here by God to teach you a lesson.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, if people just stop sometimes and ask, and get to know a person, then it will make life a whole lot better. But be that as it may, everybody doesn't see it like that. But yeah, we've gone over bullies. Did you suffer any kind of depression, or were there moments where you're like, why me? I don't, I wish I was somebody else. What were those moments like?
Honestly, that I'm going to be very, very transparent here. This was around the time last year. I didn't even feel like myself. That's why I stopped doing YouTube for a very, very long time. Because I didn't feel like myself. I didn't feel like I was I'm not saying that I was very depressed, but it was like, why can't I be like all these other people that are owning businesses to the highest, like they're making lots of money, they're buying houses, and they're doing all this other stuff, and I'm like, why couldn't that be me? And most of all, it was like, I was seeing people with the same disability as me, that they were walking around and that they were doing great, and I'm like, why am I not like that? Why wasn't I born with that, some type of that ability to do the things that they're doing? But I had to realize, what is for you is what is for you, and what is not for you is not for you. You can't put yourself in somebody else's dream that is not for you.
All right. Well said. Well said. Now, at any time, if if you get uncomfortable with talking, if it becomes, because I know that this puts a lot of stress on you.
It's okay. I'm just nervous. So.
What are you nervous for? You've been on YouTube before. You've done videos.
I've been on YouTube before, but I haven't been on it in a long time. So.
Okay. So, and it's probably different doing it live. Well, everyone in here, they love you, and they're putting up, they're sending you a whole lot of love. So, you got it good that way.
Thank
you know how we are.
I appreciate it.
You know how we are, and I think they generally know how I feel about you and how special you are, and how much I appreciate what you do, and as a matter as a person that has disabilities but doesn't, to you it's normal, and this is who I am. Either you accept me or you don't. You love me or you don't, and that's fine. And so because some people have a problem, they want to be validated. And so you understand that you do not need anyone else's validation, that you are comfortable in the skin that you're in. And I think that is a very admirable thing, and especially at such a young age.
It took me a while to get here.
Yeah, well, but the thing is, you got here because you knew what you wanted. And so there you have it. And I'm glad that you decided to push through. It is good to see you, making progress. And as far as I looked at some of the bangles, and they're really cute. I really like some of the stuff. I've got granddaughters, so I'm going to be ordering something for them.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. And hopefully, for anyone that's interested, the link is in the description for her website for the jewelry. She also she let me know that there is a code if you want to get a discount. Um,
It's
what's that code
25
again, niece?
YTFAM, YTFAM.
Okay, I'll put that in the description as well,
It's for
so that anybody is
25% off.
25%.
Yes.
Okay. Now, if you like, you can go ahead and let them know about your jewelry line.
Okay. So I started this jewelry line November 14th, 2020. I started honestly because I realized that the clothes that I was selling, it wasn't really selling that much. And I'm like, well, what else do people like that? Well, somehow people love accessories and they love jewelry. And so I was like, well, I should make that. But most of all, I liked it for myself. So that was that. And I did it because I was the type of person when I was little. I started making jewelry when I was little. And I realized that it brought a lot of people to me. And I'm like, well, maybe I should go back to that because it brought me a lot of exposure. Honestly, I started selling jewelry when I was about 10 years old.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you're a veteran with this.
Yeah. I just took it professionally. Yeah.
Now, I
So
don't know how hard it would be for people to see it. In fact, you
I
know what I'm
have
going to do?
some right here.
Oh, okay. What I can do is I can pull up the website,
Oh,
and that way
oh,
they can see it a little better because it's kind of hard to see, putting it up to the camera. So give me a second, and I'm going to pull this up. That's the plan. Alrighty, here we go. And as I show it, can you see it?
yes.
Okay, as I show it, if you could just, go through it with everyone.
Okay. I I have custom bangles. I sell those. This is a Snow White piece that I made for anybody that loves Disney and loves Snow White, of course. Each of my bangles are around $5, or they're a little bit over $5. But my custom bangles are $12 because they take a lot of time for me to make. You can buy bracelets, one for $5, two for $10, and three for $15. And the custom bangles, one of them is $12, two of them is $24, and three is $36. And my shipping cost is $3.25.
Okay. Let's go through some more. Let's see what else we can get. Okay.
I forgot to tell you, I offer silver bangles, so, gold plain bangles, and gold colored bangles. Sorry if I'm staring, I'm nervous. Yeah. And each bangle comes with 3 to 4 charms on it.
Okay. Now are you able to choose your charms or
For the custom ones, you can.
okay, but for the other ones it's pretty much potluck.
Yes.
Okay. That's cool. And I guess these are the gold. The other ones were the silver. Okay. Okay, these are really cute. Now, how
Yeah.
long does it take you to to, do a bangle?
About 5 to 10 minutes. And it's
Oh,
only 10 minutes because I have to use my hands, so it kind of like hurts a little bit, but I do it because it's something that I love to do.
and that's probably what makes it a whole lot easier to do, because it's something that you want to do. And so, you figure, you say it hurts your hands sometimes.
Yes.
Okay. But because you want to do it, and I think they are really, really nice. Like I said, I'm going to order a couple for my grandkids, my granddaughters, because I can't imagine my grandsons wanting to, wear bangles. So the girls, they'll love them. But you're doing a wonderful job. I really, really am so proud of you. I can't, say that more, because I remember the video that you showed, of you walking for the first time, and to, first of all, to be able to show that and be proud of that. Some people, they're like, oh, I can't let people see this. They're ashamed. But that showed your confidence level right there, that you were able to, post that video of people seeing you walk. It is a short but powerful video. Now, do you mind me showing it?
No, I don't mind at all.
Okay.
It took me about a good hour to decide whether I was going to post it or not, though. I was like, do I want people to see this? Yes. Will it inspire somebody else? Yes. Are you scared to show it because of the way you walk? Yes, but is it okay? Mm-hmm.
Now, do you is there any? I had a person one that says that, if maybe you should think about doing men's jewelry. Have you thought about that?
Yes, I have, but I wanted to get a little bit more exposure with this first before I brought that, because I've learned from my other business that if it takes money to make money, but if you're not making money, there is.
Okay, that's understandable.
I'm being honest. Yeah, but I will bring it very soon.
Okay, well, we'll be looking for that too.
Mm-hmm.
Looking for you to come back to YouTube and looking for some men's jewelry.
I didn't know you was gonna pull out these videos on me though, but okay. Okay.
Now, folks, this is Nisi walking for the first time in 14 years. So it's a short but powerful video, and it just attests to her determination to, keep moving forward. So here we go. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it just happens when you here we go.
Yay!
Now it's short, like I said, but extremely powerful. I remember the first time I saw it, it brought me to tears, because it was like, okay, people complain about the smallest, minute things, and here's this young lady that is up here doing this, and she's pressing forward, and she's fine with the skin she lives in, and I, like I said, I commend you. I'm very proud of you. And so for those that, and I tell people, if you complain, you got something to complain about, you really don't. You have to look at, what other people are going through. And for you to not only do that, but to actually put it out for people to see, was I'm sure a big, decision that you had to make.
Mm-hmm.
So, and so how's your family? Everybody's doing okay?
My family is doing good. My mom wants me to thank you for all your support and your love to me.
Oh,
She
you
really
tell your
appreciates
mom that
it.
it is my absolute pleasure. Um, it is. It is, and I will continue to, reach out and check on you, make sure you're doing okay. Because and hopefully school will be fine and you'll graduate and move on to bigger and better things. And your business will flourish. I see big things happening for you because you are determined to make it happen. So, and we here, on YouTube, we love you and we're here for you. So you just make sure you keep doing what you're doing and know that we're here.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Oh, you're welcome. Now, does anybody in the audience have any questions? Getting a lot of love, but
Thank you. I appreciate your love, everybody. I return the love back to you. But how you doing, Uncle David? Hi, Aunt Maddie. How y'all doing?
we're doing well. With no complaints. Life is, happening. I don't have a question, but I do have a comment. It says, God bless your soul. Shaniece, keep going forward. You are amazing. That is from G Family.
Thank
Now,
you.
let me tell you a little bit about G Family. This guy, I don't care what video we do, we're live, whenever we're live. He just shows up. So he is one of those people. If he likes you, he likes you. So you'll probably be hearing from him. Life with Lily says, hello, baby. She had been asking about you.
Hi, Lily. How you doing?
And the Keto Girl says she doesn't have any questions, but she will be purchasing some of your merch.
Thank you. Thank you. I really,
Yeah,
really appreciate it very much.
yeah, I put you on the spot, bruh, because, and Auntie says she's going to get something from you as well. Like I said, I'm going to get something for the grand girls.
Thank you. I know
So
I keep saying that a lot. Thank you, and I
it's okay.
appreciate it. But I really do appreciate it, guys.
Yeah, that's what we're here. That's why we're here. And the whole reason for this is lovely Niecy.
Yeah.
That's why we are here. To help. And I'm glad that I came up with that I've been afforded this platform in order to give people an opportunity to talk about whatever it is they're doing, share their stories, and things of that nature. So
Thank you,
like I
and
said,
I want to say that I want to
mhm.
say that you're doing great as well. You're an amazing and lovely person, and I appreciate you very, very much.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So I'm doing the best I can, and I will continue to keep moving forward. And like I said, I appreciate you coming on. I'm going to make sure that, as a matter of fact, let me. You know what, G? I was just about to do that. I'm going to drop the link.
I hope I wasn't a little too nervous up here, though.
It's okay, girl. I'm gonna tell you, I still get nervous. So, and also, let me put in here the code so that Okay, hold on 1 second. All right, there's the link, and also use that YT fam for a 25% discount. All right, one of our viewers, Sonia Wadi. Let me find it. She says, "Keep doing what you're doing, Shaniece. God got you."
Thank you.
Like I said, I am truly proud, and I thank you for coming on. Anyone have any other question? And so, if there aren't any more questions, Nisi,
Yes.
again, I thank you so much. I look forward to having you on again so that we can get an update once school is out and you graduate and all of those good things. Because I already see great things happening for you. You are an inspiration to many. You may not know that right now, and sometimes when we are inspiring people, we don't know who's watching. But you will be surprised at how many people you inspire. When they see you doing what you're doing, and that will give them the incentive to keep pushing forward and trying to do what they need to do. So you are more than welcome, and you tell your mom that it is my absolute pleasure to do whatever I can to help you get where you're going, whether it's a piece of advice or whether it's some encouraging words. Whatever it is, that you can hit me up on Instagram, and I'll do what I can. So, and again, I'm going to be purchasing some merch from you. Auntie's going to get some. A few other people in here are going to. I'm also going to, when I do my regular live. Other than this, I'll make sure that I have the link, somewhere where people can find it, and and get the word out.
Okay. Before I go, I wanted to tell y'all that the code never expires, so y'all can always use it.
Oh, y'all hear that? That the code never expires. You can always use it to get the 25% off.
That's only for y'all, though.
Okay.
And the rest
She said it's only for us. All right, my dear. Well, you take care, and you keep doing what you're doing, and know that we're here, and that we love you, and that we're proud of you.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're absolutely welcome, my dear, and I'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
All right, take care.
You too.
All right. All righty, folks. Thank you all for coming and joining me. I want to thank my guest again, Nisi. I am so proud of her. She works really hard to achieve her goals, in spite of, a lot of times, excuse me 1 second. Things acting kind of funky. Excuse me. But, a lot of times we complain about this and complain about that, not understanding that there are people that have worse situations. And so, the next time you complain or feel like you want to complain, just think that there's somebody in a situation that is far worse than mine, that's going through things that are, a whole lot more difficult than me. And so, and Nisi is a prime example of, getting it done in spite of, working through it. You go through something and you just keep pushing forward. You know, and she decided at a young age that she wasn't going to let things be in her way. And so I am truly proud of her for that. I felt this. You see, he felt that this morning after I drank too much. Jacob.
Yes, we do, babe.
He said, I think I'm going to drink less. Okay.
What you drinking, Sir Jacob?
Wow.
Okay. Is that light or dark?
Okay, babe. She's going to order also. I'm sure she will appreciate it. But again, I thank you all for coming through. Probably going to end this one a little early tonight. You want to talk for me? Because excuse me, y'all. 1 second. I need to step away from I'll be right back. Don't y'all go nowhere. Alrighty, folks, I'm back. Oh, I see Niecy's in the room. Niecy, Auntie said to let you know that she will be promoting your website on her channel tomorrow when she goes live. So be prepared to get some orders. What the heck is going on over here? Oh, it's not this side. What you doing?
I thought you were trying to do something.
The light's supposed to be that way.
It's good over here. What?
Yeah, it's going to show up in a minute. You are absolutely welcome, my dear. Yep, always. My father used to tell me that all the time, Jacob. That no matter what, there's always somebody that's going to be in a more difficult situation.
It's just showing up over there on the computer like that.
But again, thank y'all so much. Yeah, you have to stay, you have to stay positive. Now, we do understand that negative things happen, but it's all in how you deal with it. If you get knocked down, if you decide to stay down, then that's on you. But it is important to stay optimistic. I always try to find the good in everything. Now, I'm not so naive to not understand that everything isn't good, but it's less stressful, you know, because worrying about things that you have no control over and worrying about something that you don't know what's coming next. I know you were nervous, Niecy. I was too. You know, I still get nervous, you know, when I go live because I start wondering, you know, what's going to happen is, you know, so yeah. But then it's like, okay, whatever happens, happens. If everything shuts down, there's nothing I can do about it anyway. So just keep pressing forward. But you did a wonderful job. Again, I thank you for allowing me the opportunity to interview you. And I will be looking forward to having you on again, you know, so that, you know, once you graduate and, you know, do all these wonderful things that you're going to do, you know, we'll have you back on so that you can, you know, talk about that. Yes, you did a very good job. Yeah, the thrill of the live, Jacob. You know, so all right. And thank you all for your continued support. I greatly appreciate it. Oh, and one thing I forgot to tell you, Niecy, last week I had a gentleman on, and he's offering the guests on the show some of his merchandise. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get in touch with him, and then I'm going to reach out to you so that you can get your merchandise. I forgot about that part. You know, we had talked about it last week. So yeah, I'm going to get in touch with him, and we're going to get you some of that stuff. You can, you know, I guess what he'll do is he'll, you know, find out what you need, and then, you know, y'all can go from there. But I haven't talked to him about the logistics, so I'll give him a call, and we'll see how that works. Oh, you're welcome. You're absolutely welcome. So again, thank you so much. Yeah, you know what? That's a good point, Keto. We really couldn't tell that you were nervous. You know, but like I said, that's part of the deal. You but my job is to make you feel comfortable, and I hope that you were, you know, eventually comfortable. You know, so maybe the next time you come in, oh, thank you, Lily. But the next time you come on, you won't be so nervous. You'll be super excited because you will have so much good news to share that you won't have time to be nervous. Oh, it's Tuesday night. Let's see. Anything exciting happening for anybody that you'd like to share? Hold on one second, y'all. Well, you didn't seem very shy. But you know, we all say we're a little shy, and then you know, when the lights come on, it's something totally different. Whatever, Keto. I tell you what, Keto, you come on and do the hour for me. I'll leave it up and running, and I'll send you the link, and you can do the hour for me. How about that? What do you think? Sounds good, like a good idea? Sounds good to me. Gotta twist it.
It's okay, I don't need it.
And I got another hour. Girl, I got 9 minutes. Okay, each order comes with free candy. Okay, like I need that, but okay. But I ain't ordering for me anyway. I just thought about it. The grandkids like candy. Oh, now I'm petty. Mm-mm. I tell you, I need to figure out when I'm gonna do one of those late night lives. Back when I was trying to get monetized to get my hours. I need to figure that one out. Folks been asking, when you going to go live at night, late night? We miss it. Y'all don't understand how that threw everybody off in this place. Oh, really? Technically, at 8 o'clock, I'm going off. So I got 8 minutes or 7 and some change. Technically, keto, since you want to be so precise. But yeah, that late night thing, it threw everybody off. Nobody could sleep, because I was up to like 2 in the morning. And I'm like, man, Auntie was like, man, I'd be glad when you get your hours so you can go back to a decent time. Then she gonna have her to ask me, well, when you gonna do the late night again? Seriously? Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, but that was really something. This light is really giving me the blues. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna turn the camera off, y'all, because I can't. Well, you know what? Instead of doing that, I just turn the green screen over. There we go. Ah, that feels better. That thing was giving me. Oh, you are absolutely welcome, Nisi. It is our absolute pleasure. That's what family is all about. We're here to help when we can and do what we can. Again, I thank everybody for coming out. I'm going to get back to those too, Sonia.
Oh, Dr. Renita sent me a cash. Almost 10 subscribers.
That's life, huh? In the YouTube world. They'll be back. Yeah, but I really, really thank each and every one of you for coming out. Sonia, Waddy, G-Fam. Nisi, thank you again for coming on and sharing yourself with us. Keto Girl. Who else is in here? Back. Life with Lily. Sir Jacob. The Essence of Sonia, I think she stopped through. Q and Nene, Bay and Bay. Thank you, everybody, for coming through. I appreciate y'all. I'll be back next week, next Tuesday, for another edition of Let's Talk One-on-One with Uncle David. I'll also be live, what's the day, Thursday night? There is no topic for Thursday night. maybe by the time Thursday gets here, I would have found something to talk about. And then, Friday night, hey, Ralph and Mika, thank y'all for coming through. On Friday night is UNC'S Juke Joint. So we'll be wide open. So again, I thank you all so much. I'm about ready to get out of here. I will see you all later. Until we meet again, be happy on purpose and know that I believe in you too. Peace.